Hey guys, BJ Dollar here, and today I want to tell you a story and then I want to offer you something that's literally going to change the way that you've been thinking about the internet, the way that you've been thinking about building a business, and the way that you've been thinking about money in general for the rest of your life. Now, how do I know that and how can I make such a bold statement? Well, the super truth in all of my words is the only reason I can make those bold three declarations to you is that conversation, the one I'm about to tell you the story of, literally did those three things for me. You see, when I was in your position, maybe a little bit ahead of some of you, maybe a little bit behind some of you watching this video, I was finally tasting my first real success online in social media marketing and in selling products and services. Okay? And then I sat down with my mentor who literally changed everything for me. Now, how could he do that? Well, to back it up, I got to tell you the full story. You see, I had just released my Twitter intensive product, my very first product on the internet that was my own. It was making me a lot of money. I also, at that point in time, had just been asked to fly out to a private event and speak in front of 1,000 people. And I was actually the keynote speaker teaching on Twitter methods that literally had a standing ovation and floored the room. Well, as I looked around the room, I saw other amazing internet marketers who were specialized in their specific area of social media marketing, like I was specialized in Twitter. Why am I telling you all this? Why is that important to some of you? Well, the next part of the story plays in perfectly with it. You see, the person who asked all of us to come out is a great friend of mine and someone that I consider one of my mentors in the industry. He actually helped me put together my Twitter intensive product and was the very first affiliate that I ever had of it. Helped me make quite a bit of money, and he's someone that I've always looked to whenever I've had any sort of advice or needed any sort of answers to some questions. Well, I had a very specific question for him one day that literally changed everything for me. You see, I noticed that he surrounded himself with the best of the best, myself included in the Twitter area, but for social media marketing specifically in general. Okay, he literally brought on the greatest marketers in our field at the time in internet marketing and some of the greatest up and coming marketers in our industry in their fields of social media marketing. Well, I was taking notes that day as well as being a speaker because I realized the power of the people who were speaking. So we fast forward now 3 or 4 months in the future, and I had to ask him because I watched what happened in that 90-day period from when I spoke to applying the other social media aspects to my business that he applied to his, and all of the sudden, out of nowhere, our results at the 90-day mark were dramatically different. So I had to ask him. I said, hey, honestly, we do social media the exact same way because I took the same notes and I am applying the same efforts that you had your speakers on stage teaching as you are in your business. Why are your results so dramatically different than mine, so dramatically higher? And guys, to be quite honest with you, I kind of felt like I had a chip on my shoulder because I honestly felt like, as one of the experts on that stage and having personally mentored a couple of the people that were in the audience, that were speaking on the stage and that were attending the event, that I knew how to do social media better than he was doing it himself, or at least exactly on an equal playing field. But you see, here's the problem. It wasn't like I was generating 300 leads a day and he was generating 350, something inconspicuous. It was literally a contrast of about every 100 leads that I was generating, he was generating 1,500 leads from what looked like the same exact social media strategies and the same exact efforts. So it really bothered me. I had to ask him, hey, what's going on? Because you're just head and shoulders above me right now. And his answer blew my mind. It made me literally stop and change my whole entire blueprint and game plan. Now, what could that possibly be? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to introduce you to right now and give you an opportunity to be on the front end of the massive wave that's coming to hit the industry like it's never hit the industry before. You see, for the first time ever, we're actually revealing a real secret that's been lied to over and over and over by every big name in the industry for two reasons. Number one, because every single one of them, no matter who your mentor is, no matter who your sponsor is, if they're successful, no matter who you're looking up to and idolize in this industry, they all use this one secret. And number two, none of them speak of it. And if they do, they're almost deceiving you about it. Now, what could that possibly be and what happened? Well, let me tell you the story now. He sat me down and he said, well, to be honest, my business outworks yours, which was kind of like a slap in the face. But knowing my mentor, he did it so that I'd ask the next question because I was hooked from then on in. I said, what? Your business outworks mine? You got to explain that to me because I don't feel like that's the truth. And he said, well, let me put it to you in a different way. For every man hour that you put into your business, you're being outworked 8-1. And then he really had me stopped. What? What do you mean? Well, for every hour that you work your business, I'm working my business, so we're tied. But at the same time, I've hired 7 outsourcers to also run my different social media campaigns and different aspects of my business, 6 of them to run their own area of social media and their own area of my business, and then 1 to manage the other 6 to make sure that their productivity rate stays where I want it to be, to make sure that my results stay skyrocketing the way that they should be. So literally, it blew my mind hearing this, that it wasn't coming down to some secret that he was doing on social media that was better than me, or some traffic source that he was tapping into that was generating him more. It was literally he was putting more effort and more manpower into his business the smart way than I was. And literally, as I stopped, I took a step back and I started to look at the industry. I found out that every big name out there was using some sort of outsourcing, whether it was content creation, whether it was social media outsourcing, whether it was a personal assistant to manage all of their stuff, whether it was syndicating their videos, syndicating their Facebook posts, syndicating their blog posts, syndicating their content. Somebody else was doing all the tedious work, all of the income producing activities that didn't actually need their physical presence, their physical face and time and attention, and they were getting the results for it. And the even sicker thing is, it was not worth their time to do it. So they paid someone else what they thought the task was worth, and they started to rake in cash over fist because the income producing activities produced more income than what they were paying the outsourcer to do the income for. Well, if you know anything about me, you know that I apply every single thing, at least to test it, that I've ever been taught from someone that I value and I appreciate. So I went out and I hired an outsourcer, and my world forever changed because of this. First of all, an outsourcer, you can literally cut a video just like I'm cutting to you right now and tell them exactly how you want them to do something. You can Camtasia video so you can share your screen with them, like you're gonna see my screen in a minute, and they can literally tap into and they can do exactly what's written or exactly what's videoed that you're doing for you in your own business. So I mapped out exactly how I do social media. And if you know anything about me, if you've been following me for any sort of time, you know that I'm a Twitter master. You know that I'm pretty good at every single form of social media, that I've made it my duty and my passion and my expertise to not only dive in personally and try to learn all of this Twitter or all of this social media stuff, but to find anybody out there who is specializing in some sort of form of social media and to have them come do a YouTube video with me, have them come do a Google Hangout with me, have them come train my followers and train me personally so that I could take my business to the next level. And so what I was able to do was I was able to create a training video based off each one of the things that I personally do in social media and teach my outsourcer to do it. But if you know anything about humans, let's just call it humans, because it's not just marketers, it's not just males, it's not just females. Humans in general, when you find out how to do something for the first time, you do it correctly. You know, one of my mentors, she taught about if you're making a chocolate cake and you want to make it taste delicious, you follow the recipe for 1,000 times. But the 1,001st time through infinity, you're going to have enough expertise to where you can tweak the recipe the way that you want it so that it's exactly the way you want to make it. That is what I call taking a shortcut in my expertise, in my opinion. So if you know me, I do just what it takes to get the desired outcome that I want in my social media. But I followed how the social media marketing should be done step by step to the letter, crossing every T, dotting every I in the video that I created for my outsource, and I sent it to them. And what literally happened blew my mind. Over the next 30, 60, and 90 days, I saw that literally my productivity rate more than doubled, because whereas I kept on working my business, as any of you who might be tasting some success right now, you know that you cling on to it and you do what you got to do, whatever's producing that activity, whatever's producing those results, whatever producing that income for you, you do it over and over again in your own way because you know it's going to work and you know it works for you. So I kept doing it, but also my outsourcer started doing everything that I taught her in the video in my business for me. So all of a sudden, I started getting double the friend requests every day. My warm market started doubling every day. I started getting double the Facebook followers, double the Instagram followers, double the YouTube subscribers on my YouTube channel, double the Twitter followers. I started getting more leads generating to my opt-in pages and to my list. I started seeing more sales coming through. I started seeing more people sending me messages on Facebook. I started seeing more conversations that I was creating on Facebook and having on Facebook, even when I wasn't the one physically messaging back and forth with the prospect. Guys, my business literally took off at double a pace and then increased to more than double a pace because, just like I told you, where I was cutting corners, my outsourcer wasn't. They were doing exactly how I taught them in the video, and it literally changed everything because my productivity rate doubled. And then here's the coolest thing. Finally, when I saw that it wasn't going anywhere, when I saw that what I was doing was working and what I was teaching them to do was working, my final confirmation, my final test happened. I took an entire week off and I took my family to a beach resort, and literally my business didn't skip a beat because my business was still working for me even when I wasn't working my business. Guys, this was the crowning, defining moment that literally put together all of the pieces that I had been seeing on the internet for years about how could this guy claim to be making this much money, but yet he was also living a lifestyle where he wasn't a slave to his laptop or a slave to picking up the phone and calling prospects, and literally his business didn't skip a beat, whether he was sitting in front of a video like I am to you right now, or whether he was sitting on a beach in Costa Rica, or sitting on a beach in Florida, or sitting on a beach in California, or sitting in the mountains of, you name it, Vermont, Utah, wherever there are mountains. I'm not a cold guy. I like beaches. I like warm vacation spots. Literally, it didn't matter if he was working his butt off on a launch or if he was taking a vacation, his business didn't skip a beat. Now, guys, I want you to look at that. I want you to take the information that I just gave you. I want you to think about that for a second, and I want you to think about who inspires you. Who do you try to be like in our industry? Who do you look up to? Who do you follow? If you follow David Wood, he uses outsourcers. If you follow Tracy Walker, she uses outsourcers. If you follow Justin Feringa, he uses outsourcers. If you follow Rob Ford, he uses outsourcers. If you follow, I can't even think of one who doesn't use outsourcers that people would be following. Why? Because literally that takes their business to the next level, and it creates the time freedom in their world that they need to enjoy their life and enjoy the income that's coming in. And literally, you can outsource your income producing activities. You can outsource your social media responsibilities. You can outsource your sales closing responsibilities. And I'm going to show you how, and then let you get in the front of this massive wave that's coming. Because finally, I'm speaking the truth. I'm telling you what's up. I'm leveling the playing field, both on social media, but as a standard in our industry for the little guy to match up with the big guy and be able to do exactly what they're doing in your business right away. Because here's the truth. Whether you follow any of the names I just mentioned, whether you follow the Ryan Dices of the world, whether you follow the Andrew Foxes of the world, whether you follow the Alex Jeffreys of the world, no matter who you're following in our industry, no matter how big they are, they all use social media outsourcing, but some of them tell you that they do it. Some of them honestly say, yeah, I outsource my content. Yeah, I outsource my social media. Yeah, I outsource my sales closing. But here's what they don't say. They don't tell you that you can do it too from exactly where you are. They usually tell you, until you reach a certain level of success and until you know a certain amount of what you're doing, you shouldn't hire an outsourcer because they're not going to produce any activity for you. It's just going to be shoving out income that you should be putting towards your business. And guys, there's some truth to that. But the lie is the deception of you need to buy these more products, you need to learn these more trainings, you need to follow what we're teaching you step by step and keep investing your dollars and your man hours and just horse blinder on us before you can get there, and then never tell you where to actually get there. Well, here I am right now telling you you are here now because of me. And here's why. As you know from the first time that you've started following me, or maybe this is the video that you're first following me from, and this is the first time you've ever heard of me, literally you know that I do things a little bit differently, that I'm an expert in the area of social media, that I've made it my exact goal to do social media marketing well, excel in it. Well, here's the coolest thing. I'm offering social media outsourcing by outsourcers that I've personally trained, the exact way that I trained my outsourcer, to where they've learned my social media strategies, to where they learn how to build their business, any business, no matter what business it is, including your business, no matter what business opportunity you're promoting, on autopilot using social media strategies. And I'm offering you a trained outsourcer for $250 a month. Okay? Now, that's just the service in of itself. But I'm coming to you with an opportunity because I actually was able to create and make enough space and enough room to where this can become a affiliated, commissionable service, to where you can get your outsourcer for free and you can start making real money using social media outsourcing and building a real residual income. And here's the coolest thing is you're getting a special deal, a special package that's coming in, because you, if you know anything about me, I never just leave it where most would leave it. Most would leave it right there, let you buy the $250 a month social media outsourcing package and just let you use the social media and build your independent business. Well, if you have an independent business, that's great. This is still going to build your independent business. But whether you have an independent business or not, I'm going to give you an income stream, and I'm going to give you something that can build you a real residual income, can give you a big commission, a big ticket product on the back end, and can give you the type of business that runs whether you're taking a vacation or whether you're super hands-on. And if you want to be super hands-on, I'm also going to teach you how to be super hands-on in the correct and proper way. You see, because when you join this, when you get your hands on this, the offer that we're actually offering you is a $997 package. And here's the coolest thing. You're going to learn what I call symphony marketing. Okay. Now, what is my symphony marketing package? What is this? Well, symphony marketing is a 4-week course where I teach you social media marketing skills in a way that you've never learned them before unless you followed my training. And what way is that? Well, I'm going to teach you what I call the snowball effect, where you can take a result, and it doesn't matter if it's $100,000 per day like my mentor Andrew Fox is doing on Facebook PPC, or if it's generating one new lead a month in a special way that most people don't generate leads. I'm going to teach you how to take your result, and I'm going to teach you how to tell a story with it and leverage it on social media to tell a story that people are going to stop what they're doing and listen to, and then join your team or buy your product or service with after they hear your story. Now, this can be applied to the primary business opportunity that you're currently working in and that you're currently doing, or it can be applied simply to the social media outsourcing service, because here's the coolest thing. This $997 package, it comes with the 4-week Symphony Marketing course. It comes with your first month of social media outsourcing done for you for free, so that you can have a social media outsourcing generating you more leads, telling your story, sharing the video like this, that's the sales presentation and the marketing system for the social media outsourcing agency. And every time you make a $997 sale, you earn a $500 commission, as well as a residual ongoing commission when your prospect or customer continues using the social media social media outsourcing service for $250 a month. You're going to get paid $50 per month in residual monthly income. So guys, you could very quickly use our 4-week course, learn how to use it, learn how to tap into it, make just 10 sales, you make $5,000, and you have a $500 per month residual monthly income coming in that you can build on every single month. And literally, guys, I got to tell you, this is kind of like the golden handcuffs, because once you learn what I teach here, and once you learn what I teach in the Symphony Marketing Secrets, and once you get a taste of having an outsourcer who runs your business the proper way for you and sees the type of results that are coming in for you, you'll never stop using it. You'll literally continuously have your social media outsourced and maybe hire even more of them, to the point where you're at where my mentor is, where he has 7 of them running his whole entire business, and he can take days off. He can go to his son's championship game in northern Atlanta, or in northern Georgia, where he can take a week vacation and go to Seattle, Washington, and learn something that changed his life, where he can go ahead and live wherever he wants to live and work wherever he wants to work on his own hours and his own terms, and take off as long as he wants to take off, because his business still runs, whether he's in front of his computer being a slave to it, or whether he's in front of a beach somewhere enjoying life. Guys, here's the coolest thing. If you break it down, the $250 a month that comes after this $997 package is literally $10 a day. Not even. It's like $975 a day. Guys, you're literally getting someone who's handling all of your social media results and all of your social media worries and duties for you for just, $250 a month, and they work from Monday through Friday in your business for you every single week. And they create results for you. And here's all the things that they're going to do. They're literally going to recreate your warm market. So generate you more friend requests, generate you more Instagram and Twitter followers, generate you more YouTube subscribers. If you have a blog, generate you more blog subscribers. Then if you have a blog and if you have a YouTube channel, they're going to syndicate your content for you. They're going to take your blog post and they're going to post it, and they're going to get more eyes to check it out. They're going to take your YouTube videos and they're going to take your YouTube videos and they're going to share it. They're going to syndicate it in social media and get more people watching your YouTube videos and learning your lessons. If you have a capture page, if you have a marketing system, they're going to take your marketing system and they're going to syndicate it in social media. They're going to have conversations with people and introduce them to your marketing system. So you're going to build your list on autopilot for you and take your business to the next level very quickly and very hands-off for you. Whether you're sipping margaritas somewhere, or whether you're in front of the computer learning from me in the Symphony Marketing Training and then going and applying it to your own business. So like me, you can see double the productivity rate in your own business. Now guys, here's the coolest thing. If you want to apply this to whatever current business that you're promoting, that's awesome. That's all you. We're going to allow you to have some time for your social media outsourcer to run your business and help you build whatever primary business opportunity is your passion and is your focus. And at the same time, they're also going to introduce social media outsourcing to some of the leads that are coming in, some of the friend requests that you're getting on Facebook, some of the followers that you're getting on your YouTube channel, your blog, your Instagram, your Twitter, and they're going to actually close sales for you. But instead of just making that our additional fee or anything like that, like we just said, you are an affiliate. So you're going to earn a $500 commission on every $997 package that's sold, and you're going to earn a $50 per month residual monthly income commission every time a $250 package is sold in residual monthly income. So guys, literally, you're going to get access to my training, my 4-week course, which is valued at $997. You're going to get access to the social media outsourcing for the very first month, which is $250. You're going to get access to a social media outsourcer who's going to completely set up any social media accounts you may or may not have, which is a $250 value, even if you don't have a single social media outlet yet. You don't have a Facebook, you don't have a Twitter, you don't have an Instagram, you don't have a YouTube, any of those sites. They're going to create them for you, and that's free as well. That included with the $997. That's a $250 value, and you're going to get your hands on the master distributor rights to where you can turn around and earn a serious commission selling this product, as well as instead of just using it as a service to yourself. So if you're one of those that's looking for a serious way to make some more income and looking for a way to make a big ticket commission and a residual ticket commission so that the income never fully goes away and that you start seeing income coming in month after month after month for work that you did once, or even cooler, that the outsourcer did for you once, then this is exactly where you are at the right place at the right time. Guys, there was one other instance in the history of our country. I can't talk about the world, but I can talk about our country, that people were in the right place at the right time and they just made huge amounts of money without ever really expecting it to happen. And I'm talking about the California gold rush. Okay. Now, if you've ever heard this story, I have to ask you a serious question that's going to make you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, that's what I get to do. I have to ask you, who do you think made the most money in the California gold rush? I'll wait. Okay, I'm going to tell you the answer. The answer is the people selling the picks and shovels. Guys, it wasn't about the people who went out west and failed. It wasn't about the people who went out west and made it big and found the gold. The people who were making the most money was the guy there who was selling the ability for others to go chase their dreams. He was selling the picks and shovels that everybody needed to go to the land of opportunity and get exactly what they wanted from the land of opportunity. Guys, that's what's happening. This is about to be a mega launch where 6, 7, and 8-figure earners are going to JV with us and take this and literally sell it. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to go from $250 a month, and we're probably going to triple the price once the JVs start happening, because you're literally getting an outsourcer for less than $10 a day in your business, running your business. And this outsourcer has been trained by one of the best social media marketers on the planet. Not tooting my own horn, but being real, I've spoken on many stages from my social media knowledge. I've spoken on many Google Hangouts from my social media knowledge. Thousands of people follow me from my social media knowledge, and I'm the one training the outsourcer on how to build your business. And we're doing the marketing system, and we're letting you tap into the marketing system. The private rights to all of that you're getting is worth $19.97 in that alone, which means that's over $3,500 worth of value for just $997. And you get to turn around and you get to start making a serious commission and start making a serious income with it. So guys, this is a service. So if you just want to use it as the service, that's fine. If you just want the training and you just want the social media outsourcing, that's fine. But be prepared for the outsourcers to start building you a residual income anyway while they're helping you build your primary business. Because by all means, I'm okay with selling you a pick and shovel and helping you build your primary business. Whatever your passion is, whether you're in the health and wellness niche, whether you're in the cell phone niche, whether you're in the make money online niche, it doesn't matter. We're going to help you build that. But guys, if you're coming to me and saying, well, I love your service, I think it's an excellent idea, and I'm also looking for a way to generate some serious and massive income, then this is also for you. And this is where you need to take a serious stand, and you need to go ahead and grab one of these spots right now, because you're going to turn around and for $3,500 worth of value, you're only going to spend $997. You're going to walk away with a big ticket commission, a chance to earn $500 per sale, and a back end of a residual income every single month coming in that will never go away. Because remember, the golden handcuffs will never come off once someone's used to having someone who knows what they're doing running their business for them, even if they're taking a vacation or they're in front of their computer learning a new skill or spending time with their family. And you're going to be able to have an outsourcer who's running your business, finding you new prospects to prospect every day, getting you new Facebook friends, sending you friend requests so that you can have a conversation with them. Or even cooler, the outsourcer is having the conversation for you and closing the sale, sending them to watch a video like this or this exact video where we do the selling and telling, or sending them to a live weekly webinar that I'm hosting where I'm telling this story over again. I'm sharing the results just like I teach you in the Symphony Marketing Secrets that you're going to get the 4-week training on. And then I close the sales for you, but instead of taking the commission, I still pay you out the commission, because I'm believing that we all win, and together we're just going to make our dreams come true, and we can build whatever we want to build, however we want to build it. So, guys, I'm in your corner. I'm excited. I think that you have to go ahead and take advantage of this. I know that some of you were actually looking for this exact opportunity. You filled out a survey or a flyer and you got exactly what you were looking for because we had something that was matched up perfectly for you. And it's time to really take off with this. And you're going to be in the front end of the wave because truthfully, this is about to wash over social media. This is about to be one of those big launches that only comes once or twice a year and has some mega success for the 6, 7, and 8-figure super affiliates that promote it, but also for the ones who get in front of the wave right when it's about to happen and goes, you know what? I might not be the best surfer, but this thing is big enough to carry me to shore, so let's make it happen. So guys, whether you just want to be a picks and shovels salesman and you want to make more money than the California Gold Rush finders, or you want to build your own primary business using this amazing service and have a nice side income and eventually get your social media outsourcer for free because we're closing sales in our social media outsourcing for you and giving you a serious commission and a residual income, this is where you need to take action. So go ahead and click the link below. You need to get started. It's $997 and you're going to be able to tap into the marketing system, the 4-week training, the social media outsourcer itself, and earn serious commissions off of this marketing effort. Guys, I'm so appreciative for you. I'm so excited to see you finally have this breakthrough, and I'm so happy that I got to tell you the truth and let you see that you are not on a different playing field than a 6, 7, or 8-figure earner. You're not on a different playing field than the top marketers in our industry. This is literally giving you a chance to be on equal and level playing field with whoever you're looking up to, with whoever you're trying to mirror your marketing blueprint by, and with whoever your mentor and idols are in this industry. So guys, if you're ready to take your destiny and make 2015 the best year in your marketing career, then click the link below, spend the $997, get ready to experience a breakthrough that you've never had before, and never look back. Because big things are beyond the horizon, and I'm excited for you. So I'm going to see you there. I'm going to see you on the 4-part training series. And as always, I'll see you at the bank. Take care.